Thank you for downloading the Make and Break podcast. For more information, visit us at makebrickshow.com.
Saturday, 6:10 p.m. Message 1.
This is Make and Break.
Make and Break, Episode 3. Solo is the way of the walk. It's funny how times change, or how things change for that matter. Once there was a time that a child could be mocked for possessing these things. Ladies wearing buns in their hair would be ignored for carrying these things. At some point in the mid-90s, I would guess, the derision that these items caused forced the purveyors to concede. The NPR tote bag was finally a thing of the past. Until now. Thanks to a little of the rebranding that has become so popular. Like the War on Terror becoming the Overseas Contingency Operation, and the Healthcare Reform Bill transforming into Health Insurance Reform. The NPR tote bag is now, you guessed it, a reusable grocery bag. Carry gross for the win. Just think of it. You can now boldly lurch your way into Kroger and proudly display your status as being a loyal Car Talk listener. How about digging through the closet to find those vintage tote bags? Très chic and ironic, you hipster you. The other day I forgot the word marimba. It was funny to me because whoever needs to remember the word marimba? No one. Even marimba players refer to themselves as those guys who play the giant xylophone in the mall. Marimba builders, when asked what they do for a living, just say, you don't want to know. For that matter, those that sell them think they are a Soviet-era Cuban Missile Defense System salesman. I just have to say it one more time. Marimba. I saw an advertisement on television the other day offering the Microforce shaver by Shave Pro. This diminutive stubble eradicator was being touted as being quite small, and it seemed to be. But how do I know whether or not those guys modeling it just had enormous hands? At one point in the spot, it was being placed in a purse in an attempt to describe its size. Nothing was said at any point about women being allowed to use this shaver. What are they trying to tell men here? It's cool. Just have your wife carry it around for you. I guess that makes some sense. It is so small that, well, you could carry it around with you at all times in your pocket. These days, with cell phones, tasers, and everything else that everybody is obliged to carry with them, this item may fill the pockets to the bursting points, thus requiring men to buy utility belts for the plethora of palm-sized gadgets that could just as easily be carried in the old lady's purse, thus preventing unsightly waistband clutter.
Let us know what you thought of this episode of Make and Break. Send an email to jim@makebrickshow.com.